conference like this is great to hear how we internally sort of evaluate our own struggles and our progress, but you realize that there's a lot of challenges very common with many other companies, depending on their size. It's great to get insights and hear commonalities so that it both makes us feel better, and then we also learn from the tactics that others have already employed or tried, what works and what doesn't work. So it's a great conference for those benefits.
For us students as well, getting out of the classroom, going beyond theory and what we're reading, let's say on slides in school, and seeing what's actually happening in the real world. Again, both in academia, in terms of the really interesting research that's happening, but also from some great companies that are here today, what's actually happening in the industry in the real world.
We have the opportunity, but by bringing the audience in such a presentation of practitioners to think more about what are the practical implications of our work, what actually does it mean in practice to be able to integrate these kind of technologies, what's the appropriate way to do so, understanding effective boundaries. So how do these results translate into how practitioners can do things more efficiently and more effectively?
The core of my talk was about presenting this House of AI framework from a recent book that myself and another professor, Ravi Bapna, wrote. The House of AI framework helps organizations get started on their AI adoption and transformation journey. So we presented, 3 layers, 4 pillars, and described to the audience how these things actually can be deployed very, very quickly, like starting tomorrow.
He knows AI, she knows AI, my 10-year-old cousin knows AI. So what is the difference between us? So the critical thing that we need to build between the generative AI and the industry is how do we integrate to include AI conductors who knows this industry.
The world evolves fast, retail moves really fast. I would tell you, find a balance between go fast, but not too fast. Be patient with the people. Take time to explain to them how this thing works and what is it going to do for them.
L'Oréal was amazing, and they left us with their vision for 2026 with a mirror, and this one triggers a lot of ideas and reflections, of course, and it's very bold.
Imagine tomorrow looking in the morning at your mirror and having a real conversation with your mirror that tells you the weather outside, the pollution, the UV index, and what type of beauty products should I use. L'Oréal is known for reinventing itself all the time. This is just the beginning.
I think it's important that Google gives back to the business community, the educational community, and supports experts in the field and students who are looking to think about technology or marketing or retail as a career. I do think that there are some practical ways that Google can help retailers and those in the audience run more successful businesses and innovate in this incredible moment.
I think the Google example was really cool because I worked in performance marketing before joining my master's program. So I remember doing those Google ads and looking at the data, and now how they use it also in terms of a retail perspective, because I was on the retailer side and now I get to know Google's side of the answer.
I basically explained in the context of COVID-19 how the hiring in retail was very tough and how we solve it and transform this crisis into a competitive edge. We moved from 17 days of hiring to almost 1 day, and the turnover reduction and the saving that resulted from that. So that's basically what we're explaining.
So hearing their success about really timeliness and automating that process was really beneficial and something that we can potentially apply to customer service as well.
We have lots of data and we have personalized interactions with our customers today. And what we need to do is scale even that further. And whether it's through the use of technology, through the use of data, through the use of AI, it's going to help us actually to bridge that gap and being able to become even more personalized with every interaction that we have with our customers, whether they be at store, online, or through other digital platforms as well.
It keeps you on your toes to keep on reading, researching, and knowing more about trends firsthand from the trendsetters, essentially. 100% I'll be back next year.